Hi, this is Mark Frechette from Georgetown County School District, and today I wanted to introduce you to a tool that we've been using a lot in actually kindergarten all the way on through 12th grade. That's called FlipGrid. Um, FlipGrid.com, as you can see right up here, is where teachers would go, and basically this resource, think of it as a video discussion platform. So in other words, it's like a wall for video responses. If you're familiar with Padlet, it would basically be like a Padlet board filled with student confessionals. Those videos that you see on reality TV show that are kind of face to face. And that's kind of what we're seeing. It's a great interactive, fun way for students basically to show off their thinking and what it is they know. So it's a great tool to use for quick formative assessment. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you an overview today of one, briefly how to sign up for an account, and then two, just kind of an overview of what you're going to see inside your account. We're also going to create a couple videos in the series, and one of the videos is actually going to show you how to create what's called a topic within your grids. So without further ado, I'm going to talk to you about signing up. So again, you're going to go to flipgrid.com. If you don't have an account, you're going to go over here to sign up today. When you click on sign up today, you will notice that the default is at educators, and I'm just going to click on sign in with Google. Since I already have an account, if I click on sign up with Google, it's going to take me right into my account. For you, when you click on sign up with Google, you're going to get prompted and you're going to see that your school organizational email account that's associated with Google, you're going to click on that, and then basically you're going to answer like 5 questions. Kind of who you are, what grades you teach, what subjects you teach, and then after that, you're going to go ahead and you're going to say, I think, like what country you teach in, and then possibly, there might be 1 or 2 other questions that are, again, basic information that I think you can handle. Once you've created your account, you'll notice in here, this is what the inside of my account looks like. I've got mine set up basically like an elementary self-contained teacher. So you can see inside my account, I have what are called grids. I have my grids set up according to my content area. So I've got science grid, I've got a grid for math, and I've got a grid for possibly like ELA, and I could have one for social studies as well. Within each grid, you'll notice, and I'll click right on science, are what are called topics. These topics are actually going to be those walls. Each topic is going to be those walls where students will post their responses or their thinking. Basically, you're going to say what the prompt is and what your learning objective is, and then the students are going to follow that. Inside my science, I have 2 different topics that I'm going to show you. I have a quick and easy example. This one's called plant cell organelles. And if I click on this, you'll see inside this topic that it gives the directions. It says, tell me everything that you already know or think you know about plant cells. So I may use this, as kind of a way to go ahead and have students very quickly, and I think I give them a time of like a minute and a half. They're going to tell me everything they think they know about plant cells to help us kind of dig up some of that background knowledge before we actually get in and start studying that. So we're going to access their previous knowledge on that. And they're going to do that right on this wall. This was very simple, very easy to create. You can see I just have a title and I have directions. That's about it. So if I go back to my science grid, you'll also notice that I've got one that was a little bit more intricate. I went ahead, and if this was 7th grade science, I went ahead and titled it according to that indicator. And if I look at this, now with this one, I included an image, pretty simple to do. And I also included a link for students to go back to the activity. So for this one, I just said, if this was after an activity where we created models and they looked at those different structures within the cells, it tells them exactly what it is that they have to do inside this video. So again, these are 2 different topics that students would respond to, and I would assign each of those topics through my Google Classroom to make sure that just those students can get onto it. So those topics are under my grid called Science, and you can see under my account I have 5 different grids. So stay tuned for our second video, and I'm going to show you how to go ahead and create a grid and how to create topics.